What's up, Facebook? Thought I'd play my favorite song in the background. But today we're going to be talking about understanding that happiness doesn't come from a job or a career or a business or from people or from things that are worldly, of worldly possessions. Happiness does not come from that. Happiness comes from within. And you can't expect for someone else to be your sole provider for happiness, because only you can provide that for you. There are so many limiting not limiting personalities, but limiting mindsets that people have, and they don't ever try to fix them. And that is why a lot of people are broke-minded. Now, when I say broke-minded, I mean they subconsciously think that they don't deserve to have a lot, or they don't deserve to live the life that they know they can live. And that just comes from not accepting who you are as a person. One of the first things that I learned when on this journey for being an entrepreneur was I had to learn to accept myself as I was, because if I didn't, then I was never going to receive the riches that I wanted. I was never going to receive the life that I wanted. And it all started with my mindset, changing my entire mindset. I had to literally, consciously, every single day work relentlessly at my mindset to understand that I was enough for me. Limiting yourself, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna hurt anyone else but you. It's not gonna hurt anyone else. You think that someone else is gonna care because you're upset about your life? No. So why live your entire life upset and think that you don't deserve anything? Understand that you are worthy. You're worthy of everything in the entire world. You're worthy of your dreams. You're worthy of having $1 million. You're worthy of a family. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of God's love. You're worthy of everything. God put you on this earth for a reason. Embrace that. Don't walk around moping, thinking that someone is going to feel sorry for you, because they're not. They're too busy trying to live their lives. So live yours. Limiting yourself in spite of someone else isn't going to help you. You won't ever be rich-minded. You won't ever have the riches. You might even get, you know what? You might get some riches, but you'll lose them. Why? Because you don't feel like you need them. You don't really grasp that they're important. That it's important for your mindset to be elevated. One of the main things that I read in a book by Robert Kiyosaki called Rich Dad Poor Dad, he said that a lot of us think that that money is the root of all evil, but that's not it. The love of money is the root of all evil. It says it in the Bible. So for people who honestly believe that money is the root of all evil, it's not. It's okay to have a lot of money. If you're rich, or if you have thousands or millions of dollars, it does not mean that you're a bad person, or that you accrued your wealth by doing something illegal, or because you were born into a rich lifestyle. That doesn't mean that. And that doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be rich either, or wealthy. Wealthy for that matter. But for the most part, these mindsets are what keep a lot of us back. It's what keep us in these jobs. It's what keeps us from moving on to the next level in our businesses. And it's what keeps us from being successful, because of our mindset about things. It's not going to help you to sit around and mope, or even to jawn at anyone else because they have money. You see someone rich, you appreciate them. You go say, I commend you. You did a good job. You know why? Because you changed their whole mindset. And you know what? Then you'll get where they are. You'll have that Porsche. You'll have that. My dream is to have a Tesla, a burgundy Tesla. All black insides with the slightly tinted windows. That's besides the point. But you appreciate these rich people out here. Don't think that rich people accrued their wealth by doing something either illegal, or they're mean people, or they only recruited because they were born into wealth. Wealth is attained through hard work. And you can't attain any type of wealth by standing still or not changing your entire mindset about anything. You can't accrue a large amount of money without having a large mindset, thinking big, huge. You can't do it without it. So just some tips so that you can know what things you should, like what books to read and stuff like that will help me when I had a limiting mindset. I'm still working on it, so of course I'm not all the way there, but one of the main books for me was Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. That will really help you dive deep and understand what mindsets you may have, whether it be that you think that you secretly don't deserve to be rich or something like that, and it'll help you to unlimit yourself. Look at what you were taught as a young child and completely break free of those mindsets. Another book to read is Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it'll help you do the same thing, just in a more technical way. Another, not a book, but a nice documentary to read is I'm Not Your Guru by Tony Robbins. Those are three sources that I recommend that you read to help unlimit your mind so that you can accrue all the wealth in, so that you can really live your life the way that you want to live it. But yeah, that's really what you're supposed to do. No one's gonna care that you're upset about your life. You've got to care enough to change it yourself. Make a habit of it. One of the things that helped me was writing down the things that I was grateful for. I wrote them down every single day. I wrote about 5 or 6 things down, and then I would read it over, meditate, and then whenever I felt discouraged throughout the day, I would take that list out and I would read it. Oh, listen to the song. Be alright. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, yeah, you have to write things down that you're grateful for. That'll help you appreciate what you have. You can't get more if you don't appreciate what you already have. Write down powerful affirmations. Powerful. I mean, they have to be something that's grasp you in your spirit, because you don't want to have something weak, because you weak, then you're not really doing too much of anything. So you want to have things that say I am, and you want to say it with conviction too. So stand in the mirror. Wait, I'm gonna show you how to stand. Oh. All right, you stand in the mirror in the Superman pose, and you say your affirmations. And you can even stand. You can still stay in that Superman pose, and you can say what you're thankful for. And I've read where you stand like this for 2 minutes, then you automatically just feel better about yourself throughout the day. So you can do that too. Just small tips to make sure that you're actually consciously changing your mindset every single day. You owe it to yourself, point blank period. I mean, you don't owe it to anyone else. You don't owe it to your kids, you don't owe it to your mom, nobody. You owe it to yourself. God put us on this earth to be happy, to be fruitful, to multiply, and to do His bidding. And it wasn't in His bidding for you to be upset or to limit yourself. And it all starts with your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. So that's what you got to do. Follow the steps. You'll be free. Bye guys. I guess that's all I really had to say. Just a quick little motivational video. Nice talking with you guys.